What is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. I know it's been a minute since I've been uploading for several I haven't been uploaded for several weeks due to being in holidays. I was mainly focused with the family, having a great time. Now it's a new year. We are back. We are coming stronger than ever, more disciplined. And this is the first video for the year, if I'm not mistaken. I want to upload you guys what I'm looking ahead for this year to come, and the main goal setting that I've placed. And this is the reason why I haven't been online lately, because I was busy getting that intact with what am I looking forward for this new year 2024. First of all, before I touch up into that, let me get into some trading that I was looking to take prior last night. So I was looking that we are at a great position for USD, JPY, at a great position to look for buys covering from this in May, and now we're turning to switch to a more bullish sentiment. In 4 hour, we can identify that as well. That's we are going bullish. Now we're making higher highs and higher lows. But what I essentially was looking at is that price needs to take out a low before rolling high. This is the only demand that I found close as possible that price can get in line with before going to TP. And price did essentially made it to TP, but didn't give me an entry opportunity. And as well, I would like to mention, even though if I was to get an entry opportunity, I was not gonna be able to take it due to being on holidays, and I simply do not trade on holidays, which was more like a easy day for me. I would say we still show up, we put in our time in, and yeah. So essentially, what I was looking for is price to take out at least this low, take out this low for price to go to demand, and then give me for price to create a new demand, give me an entry confirmation, but we never received that. The low was still there. Let's just delete that real quick. The low was still there, but essentially it did ended up rallying to my take profit eventually. Let's move on to AUD USD. Same thing here. I would like for price to take out the highs. It did not, but it had a great opportunity for me to look for taking shorts as a B setup. Now here, what I would like to say is that price was in a range for quite a few some time, and we identified that real essentially. So I knew that price was not, unless it was like a fake out, price would going to take this high out. But otherwise, price was not looking forward for that, and it had like a couple pips away from it. Here we can identify that at least I need a pullback to this demand created for price to give me an entry confirmation to continue to move to first take profit. And essentially that was that eventually did happen, but I did not look for any entry confirmation due to tomorrow being a holiday. Here I want to break it down how essentially it played out. Let me just put it on Asian session. Yeah. Let me show you guys where essentially I would be getting it. I didn't even mark it here before it played out. That price would react from here and gave me an entry confirmation to hit take profit eventually. So let's play this out how it will look. Price is rallying, gives a breakdown, still not my session. Let me just pause it when it starts on my session. Price rallies right into the demand. Fails to keep on pushing forward, and as you can see, price creates this low key demand. Right, let's keep that in mind real quick. So I want some reaction from this demand right here. Price is going to it at demand, reacting, and then I would like it for here to tap at least here and then give an entry confirmation. It didn't tap it, but it did. It surely did a entry confirmation right there. This is where I would go short. if I was on the charts at the time, I'll at least bring it here and taking profits all the way down here, which is like around a 2.54 or multiple. And eventually price would hit my take profit, of course. Speed this up a little bit. Price eventually did hit the take profit, heads back to supply, keeps on pushing down. I can tell that right now price is looking forward to take profits now. Bigger players are looking to go back bullish and essentially just take their profits from the table. As well, I would like to mention that I have a limit for the signals that I would go long here for USD CAD. This is January 15, 2024. Limit orders at entry point for it 1.34173. It's almost 11 o'clock. If 11 hits, I won't be taking this trade, but I would be taking it if it hits before 11, and I will be leaving it on the table for it to play out. Only a 10 pips risk. And yeah, now let's get to the great part. This is the great part where I would like to just make assumptions real quick on how I'm going to goal achievements, roadmap, and scale these goals before the end of the year 2024. It's January 15, 2024, and I did this last night. I already had my vision board, but I just wanted like a clearer path and how I'm going to be reaching those goals and maybe possibly scaling them. There's my vision board real quick. I want to be profitable like this guy. I want to make 100K on their investment management, not on the profits, but investment management, which would be a easier target, but still hard working goal to reach. And I want to also make a second source of income. This is how I am going to make those things come a reality. Let's jump into the first one, consistent trading. I will be reviewing weekly and monthly, having a setup of trading setups, my trading setups, which is A negative, A plus, B, C, and extensions. Keep learning, keep wising up in the markets, being fundamentally and being just aware overall of what the market's conditions are in each day by day sentiment. Using stop losses systems, which I have down there, but I won't be showing that just as yet because that's for a future more beneficial way for you guys to take benefits off. Also, I want to develop a discipline. I want to get more serious about this. This is my second year, so we're looking to scale up into the third year. We're just looking for profitability overall. Now, this is how I'm going to scale this. Moving on. On a 100 account, I will be looking for a 2% weekly gains. At a 2-to-1 at only 0.5 risk to rewards, so simply that would be equivalent to a 2 trades that I need profitability. It can come in any sort of way, but I just need that. I know it's going to be coming with some negative downturns, but that's cool. I will be making up for it. And overall, I'm just looking for a 50% at a $100 account out of $50,000 USD. I will be hitting it. I will be putting in the work. Let's get it. I have enough time to accomplish this. If it's not 50, around that era, that sounds great. I'm with it. I'm taking what the market is giving me. I'm just doing what it is. And sure, I'll take it. But we're shooting for this 50%. The start time for that is June 30, 2024. For me to save up enough, raise enough funds, that would be like a $3,000 funds that will be in. And more or less it's be like the ending of second Q. But prepared, I will be beginning on the second Q, the beginning of 2Q. Now let's look for the second source of income, which is right there. Second source of income. This is how I'll be achieving it. I'll be getting on FTMO challenge signal providers. This is going to be a second source of income. I'll be putting less work in than consistent profitability, but of course I will still be putting in more work and still be just signal providers. That's why I need more capital for it to back up just for a couple of months for it to provide me with signals, consistent signals. I do need a consistent trader that is going to be providing those as well. How am I going to scale this? Right now I have a 10K account which I already started. I'm not waiting for the ending of TQ. I already started this. That's why I have a limit place, to be honest, because it's this right here that I'm doing. I'm going to be scaling it. So for that 10K, I have X percent factor in. I'm not shooting for a specific amount. Now for this 100 account, I plan to make 32%. That's a 32,000 gain at a risk of 1 or 2% on a trade. That's 2% weekly that I need, and an 8%, which equations to 8,000 monthly, which equations to 32% at $32,000 for a 4-month period. Now I'm still keep in mind that I'm going to be starting this at 2Q, so I have plenty of time to accomplish that goal, even if it exceeds the 4-month time period. Moving on to my 100 account under investments. This is not scalable, so this is be using compound. So this is how it's going to be working. I'll be DCing any source of income and second source of and main. So meaning my second sources, my main sources, and actually my side hustles, my main sources that hasn't been led me to become a consistent profitability trader as yet. So all sources of income is going to be here after I've raised the $2,999. I'll be using compound as natural state of form, and I'll be buying dips in a pyramid sort of scheme. So anytime the price gets lower, I'll be buying. My expansion of buying will be enhancing by bigger amounts. So meaning first dip, big, bigger, bigger dips, bigger. Simply DCAing. And that is it for this YouTube video. I hope you guys stick around for this journey and see how the hustles are going to be hustling like a boss. Yo, Simi, thank you guys. Peace out.